Formula One has always been about speed, danger, and engineering brilliance. But in recent years, fans have become just as fascinated with the lives of the drivers off the track as they are with what happens during race weekends. Thanks to social media and Netflix's Drive to Survive, Formula One drivers are no longer just athletes. They're global celebrities. And with that spotlight comes huge attention on the women standing beside them. From supermodels and influencers to entrepreneurs and motorsport royalty, the world of Formula One wives and girlfriends has become a major part of modern F1 culture. Some fans even follow the relationships more closely than the championship standings. So today, we're diving into the glamorous and surprisingly influential world of Formula One drivers' wives and girlfriends, and why the internet is completely obsessed with them. Let's start with the current face of Formula One dominance, Max Verstappen. The Red Bull superstar has become one of the biggest names in motorsport, and his relationship with Kelly Piquet constantly grabs attention online. But Kelly isn't just famous because she's dating a world champion. She actually comes from racing royalty. She's the daughter of legendary three-time Formula One champion Nelson Piquet, which means motorsport has basically been part of her entire life. Before dating Max, Kelly already had a career as a model, columnist, and Formula E presenter, so she was deeply connected to the racing world long before fans started calling them Formula One's power couple. The two reportedly became close through the motorsport scene and officially started dating around 2020. Since then, they've become one of the most recognizable couples in the sport. Whether it's celebrating championships, vacationing on yachts, or showing up together in the paddock, Max and Kelly represent the luxury and celebrity lifestyle that now surrounds Formula One. Then there's Ferrari star Charles Leclerc and Alexandra Saint-Leu, a couple that has completely taken over social media. Charles has always had massive fan attention because of his talent, charisma, and of course, the whole Ferrari golden boy image. But when fans first spotted Alexandra with him, curiosity exploded online almost instantly. Unlike many influencer personalities, Alexandra has built an image centered around fashion, art, and luxury culture. She reportedly studied art history in Paris, and has a sophisticated online presence that feels very different from typical celebrity influencer content. Together, she and Charles have become one of the most photographed couples in Formula One. Every public appearance they make, whether it's at Wimbledon, a fashion event, or a Ferrari celebration, immediately goes viral online. Fans are obsessed with the elegant Monaco lifestyle they seem to represent. And honestly, they look less like a sports couple and more like the stars of a luxury fashion campaign. Another relationship fans love is George Russell and Carmen Montero Munt. Compared to some of the more high-profile influencer relationships in Formula One, George and Carmen come across as surprisingly grounded and low-key. Carmen works in finance and generally keeps a more private image, despite becoming one of the most recognizable faces in the paddock. The couple has reportedly been together since 2020, and fans appreciate how genuine and supportive their relationship appears. There are even funny stories floating around online about how they met, involving mutual friends and a last-minute change of plans during a date. And while Formula One relationships often attract rumors and drama, George and Carmen have managed to avoid most of that chaos, which honestly makes fans like them even more. Now we have to talk about Lando Norris, because when it comes to Formula One dating rumors, nobody creates more internet detective work than Lando. Fans constantly try to figure out who he's dating, and every tiny social media interaction somehow becomes a massive online investigation. Over the years, Lando has been linked to influencers and models, including Portuguese model Maggie Corseiro. But he's also known for being extremely private about his personal life. And ironically, that secrecy only makes fans more obsessed. One Instagram follow can create hundreds of TikTok edits. One paddock appearance can spark endless Reddit theories. That's how intense Formula One fandom has become. Modern F1 fans don't just watch races anymore, they follow the drivers' entire lifestyles. And honestly, that's a huge reason why the wives and girlfriends of Formula One drivers have become celebrities themselves. Formula One already feels glamorous and cinematic, The sport travels across the world to places like Monaco, Miami, Abu Dhabi, and Singapore. There are private jets, luxury hotels, designer fashion, celebrity parties, and billionaire team owners everywhere you look. The relationships simply add another layer to that fantasy world. Fans aren't just watching a race anymore. They're watching a lifestyle, and social media has amplified everything. Drivers and their partners now share vacations, behind-the-scenes moments, race celebrations, and daily life with millions of followers. Some girlfriends and wives have built massive personal brands through Formula One exposure alone. But not everyone loves the attention surrounding F1 relationships. Some longtime fans believe broadcasts and social media focus too much on the glamorous side of the sport instead of the actual racing. There's ongoing debate about whether the WAG culture distracts from the competition itself. Still, there's no denying that the personal lives of Formula One drivers have become part of the entertainment experience. For newer fans especially, the emotional connection to the drivers often comes from seeing their personalities and relationships beyond the track. At the end of the day, Formula One has evolved into something much bigger than motorsport. It's now a mix of racing, celebrity culture, luxury lifestyle, fashion, and social media influence, all combined into one global phenomenon. And the wives and girlfriends of Formula One drivers are now a huge part of that world. Whether it's Max Verstappen and Kelly Piquet representing motorsport royalty, Charles Leclerc and Alexandra St. Malou becoming fashion icons, or endless internet speculation surrounding Lando Norris, fans simply can't get enough of these relationships. And honestly, that combination of speed, glamour, fame, and romance might be exactly why Formula One has exploded in popularity around the world. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which Formula One couple is your favorite. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.